Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. Today I will discuss some of the aptitude questions related to train. This is the second part of the video. In case you haven't watched the first part of this video, you can click on the I button at the top right corner of the screen after watching this whole video. Question number 6. A train of 300 meters long passes a pole in 30 seconds. How long will it take to pass a platform of 600 meters long? Option A 75 seconds, option B 90 seconds, option C 70 seconds, option D 160 seconds. Here in this question, the data given is the length of the train. Length of train is given 300 meters and the time which the train take to pass the pole it's given 30 seconds, and then the length of platform is given 600 meters. So here we have to take two scenarios. Imagine this is the platform. This is the platform of 600 meters long, and then suppose here it's the pole, and then this is a train. This train, the length of this train is 300 meters. So, and then this is our second scenario. This is the platform of 600 meters, and this is the pole, and this is a train of 300 meters long. Here the train is moving in this direction. So here in the first scenario, this front part of the train just reached this pole. This is front part and this is the rear part of the train, or the back side of the train. The front part of the train just reached the pole, so we can take it as zero distance traveled by the train up to here. And then whereas in the second scenario, we can see this is the front and this is the rear part, or the back side of the train. We can see the back side of the train just crossed the pole. So the distance traveled by this train will be the length of this distance which travels by the train from here to here. We can take it as the length of the train, that is 300 meters. So here the question asks is we have to find the time taken by the train to cross the platform. This one we have to find. So first of all, we have the length of the train and the time taken by the train to pass the pole. So from this given data, we can find the speed of the train. Speed is the formula for speed is distance divided by time. So the distance we can take it by as the length of the train, which is 300 meters, and the time is 30 seconds. So here will be 10 meters per second. So that is the speed of the train. And then we have to find the total distance traveled by the train, total distance traveled by train to cross the platform is equal to length of platform plus length of train. Length of platform and plus length of the train. This one will come here. Length of the platform it's given 600 and length of the train is 300, that is 900 meters. So now we know the distance from this formula. We can see we can derive the formula for time. So the formula for time will be distance divided by speed. So distance will be the total distance traveled by the train, that is 900 meter, and then the speed of the train is 10 millimeter per second. So the total time taken by train to pass the platform, it's 90 seconds. So the correct option here is option B, which is 90 seconds. Question number 7. Two trains of equal length are running on parallel lines in the same direction at 50 km per hour and 35 km per hour. The faster train passes the slower train in 36 seconds. So the length of each train is option A 40 meters, option B 75 meters, option C 90 meters, option D 82 meters. Here, imagine this is the train, this is the first train. We have to know the formula. So in formula, suppose this is our first train and this is our second train. The first train is of A meter, of the length A meter, and the B train is of and the second train is of B meter. Second train and the length of second train is B meter, and both of this train is traveling in the same direction. So the speed of the first train is U meter per second, whereas the length of the second train is V meter per second. So if both the trains are travel in the same direction, of the first train is of the length A meter and the length of the second train is B meter, so the time taken by the faster train to cross the slower train will be A plus B divided by U minus V. So this is our formula. So here the data is given. The speed of the first train is given 50 km per hour, whereas the speed of second train is given 35 km per hour. So we can convert we can convert the speed of first train into meter, or we can find directly the relative speed of the trains and then convert it into meter per second. So let's find the relative speed of the train. Relative speed of train is equal to 50 minus 35 kilometer, which is 15, and then this one we have to, this is 15 is kilometer per hour, so this one we have to convert into meter square. So 15 multiplied by 5 by 18 will 6, and then 1 5, so 25 by 6 meter per second. So now we can substitute this data into the formula. So we have to find the length of the train. The length of the train is unknown, so we'll take the length of the train as x, and since both this train are as equal, so we can substitute here. Time equal to, in place of A we can substitute x, in place of B also we can substitute x, and then U by V we already calculated the relative speed and we already converted it into meter per second, so we can substitute here 25 by 6. And the time taken by the faster train to cross the slower train is given 36 seconds. So here 36 seconds equal to twice x, and then 25 by 6. And from here, this 26 will go here, 6 into twice x. Sorry, I'll write it here. And from here it follows 36 will go with 36 multiplied by 25 is equal to twice x multiplied by 6. And from here it follows, if we multiply 36 with 25 we will get 900. So with twice x multiplied with 6 we will get 12x. So from here it follows x equal to 900 divided by 12, which is equal to 75. So 75 meters. So the length of each train is equal to 75 meters. So the correct option here is option B, which is 75 meters. Question number 8. A train of 350 meter long is running at a speed of 50 km per hour. At what time will it pass a bridge of 150 meter long? Option A 50 seconds, option B 36 seconds, option C 35 seconds, option D 40 seconds. Here the length of the train is given, which we can take as the distance. Length of train is given 350 meter, and then the speed of the train is given 50 km per hour, and this speed we have to convert it into meter per second. 50 multiplied by 5 by 18. 5 here will go with 2, so it will be remaining 9, and then here 25, which is 125 by 9 meter per second. That is the speed of the train in meter per second. And then the length of the bridge is given. Length of the bridge is given 150 meter long. So here the total distance traveled by the train to pass the bridge will be length of the train, which is 350 meter, plus the length of the bridge, which is 150 meter. So the total distance will be 500 meter. So we know the formula. Distance is equal to speed multiplied by time. So from here it follows distance is 500 meter, which is the total distance traveled by the train, is equal to the speed is we already calculated in meter per second, which is 125 by 9 multiplied by time. From here it follows time is equal to 500 multiplied by 9 divided by 125. So 125 here will go 4. So 4 multiplied by 9 is equal to 36 seconds. So the correct option here is option B, which is 36 seconds. That is the time which is required for the train to pass the bridge of 150 meters. Question number 9. Two trains are moving in opposite directions at 60 km per hour and 90 km per hour. The length of the trains are 1.1 km and 0.9 km respectively. The time taken by the slower train to cross the faster train in seconds are option A 36 seconds, option B 45 seconds, option C 48 seconds, option D 49 seconds. So here also we have to remember the formula. If suppose this is a train and this is another train, and this train are moving in the opposite direction. So if any trains of length a meter traveling at the speed of u meter per second and another train of b meter traveling at the speed of v meter per second, then the time required for this train to cross each other will be a plus b divided by u plus v. So here we have to see, we have to calculate the relative speed of the train. Relative speed of the train, which is u plus v, We just have to substitute the data. The data is already given. That is the speed of 60 plus 90 km per hour. 60 plus 90 equal to 150 km per hour. So this kilometer per hour we have to convert it into meter per second. since the formula is given in meter per second, so which is equal to 150 multiplied by 5 by 18. So 18 will go with by 6, so 3, and 6 here will go 25, so it's equal to 125 by 3 meter per second. So the relative speed of the train is 125 by 3 meter per second. And now let's find the distance covered, that is A plus B, which is given to be 1.1 kilometer plus 0.9 kilometer, that is 2 kilometer, and this 2 kilometer we have to convert it into meter, that is 2000 meter. Now here is our formula, so we just have to substitute this data which we got into this formula. So A plus B is equal to 2000, whereas U plus V in meter square we get 125 by 3. By 3, and from here it follows T is equal to this one 2000, this 3 will go up, multiply by 3, and then 125. So this 125, this 2000 we can divide it by 125, so 125 will get cancelled, and 2000 will get 16, and 16 we multiply by 3, we will get 48 seconds. So the time taken by the train to cross the faster train will be 48 seconds. So the correct option here is option C, 48 seconds.